Well, I've been able to shoot a few times on my new Creedmoor mat and absolutely love it. It's exactly what I've been looking for, but the hole in the middle was bugging me a little because it's great at my home range where I'm on a rubber mat and there's nothing there, but shooting at other ranges where there's dirt and rocks or grass or whatever coming up through the hole, eventually that's gonna, kind of spill over or, like all kinds of things. It could get you wet. If it's wet grass in the morning, if it's rocks, it could end up on your mat, dirt, whatever. So I really wanted to seal up this hole without, the padding that was normally there. So I went and picked up a piece of, let me see here. I went and picked up a piece of fabric that matched the color and took it to a local auto upholstery place. There was probably 20 different ones in the Portland area, but I picked one that was close to me. The guy was super cool, didn't charge me a whole lot, and he double stitched it in right here, and then you can see he stitched the outline. So there's a double stitch here, single stitch here. It is now permanently part of my mat, and I am just super excited. I haven't shot on it yet, but it'll be the same as, not shooting on anything because it's just a thin layer of canvas. But I had tried doing this myself. You can see it kind of looks dirty, and that's because first I went and bought some fabric glue, and that was okay, I guess, but because this is getting rolled up, it puts pressure on it. So then I tried Gorilla Glue because, well, apparently it holds anything. And so I sprayed it with heavy-duty Gorilla Glue. I thought that was working great, and then came back after a day or so of it being rolled up, and it was starting to pull apart here at the seam. And so that's when I told myself, look, I just need to pay somebody to come in and seam it. So anyway, that's what it looks like. It works great so far. I've shot on it twice with this in there, and just really, really happy with it. So now my next thing is I want to put some grommets in this. I didn't even think about it because I was just so excited, but I bet you the fabric place I went, or the upholstery place, can probably put grommets in for me. But as weird as it sounds, I don't want gold grommets. I want like black or silver grommets, and it's harder to put them in through padding. Otherwise, I would just buy a kit on Amazon or something, or Michael's. But grommets, I've done quite a few different grommets, and they can be a little tricky without a really good machine. And this is a nice mat, and I don't want to screw it up. So I may call him up and say, hey, can you throw grommets in this thing, and see what he says. But the best part is I'm always a little hesitant when I call and talk to people about gun-related stuff when I'm taking it to a non-gun-related place. So when I called up, I said, hey, I've got essentially a yoga mat with a hole in the middle that I need to sew a piece of fabric to. And the guy goes, yeah, sure, okay. So when I brought it in, he looked at it and he goes, that's not a yoga mat, that's a shooting mat. And I said, yeah, I know, but people get a little weird sometimes. And he goes, yeah, you don't have to worry. Both of us have CCWs and we're carrying right now. And I was just busting up because, they kept giving me a hard time, having fun with it about yoga mat. So I came back, 15, 20 minutes later to pick it up. And the guy goes, here's your yoga mat. So anyway, that's how it goes. Hope it helps. Talk to you guys later.